Greetings and good health, everyone. My name is Mervin from the Outreach team at the National Library, and I am presenting on how to be sure of your COVID-19 sources. As most of us may be staying at home in this circuit breaker period, we may receive our fair share of questionable messages over social media about COVID-19. We hope that this presentation will help you out. The objective of this presentation is twofold. The first is to identify telltale signs of COVID-19 related media or messages, and second is to use the S.U.R.E steps, which consists of source, understand, research, and evaluate in analyzing these messages. In order to refresh everyone's memory on what the S.U.R.E steps are, please watch the following animation video.
Have you ever fallen victim to online falsehoods or even shared them on social media and online messaging platforms? This is potentially harmful as it could misinform and cause unnecessary confusion among the public. To stay vigilant against the spread of false information, here are 4 steps to be sure. Step 1. Check the source of the information that you receive and make sure that it is credible and reliable. For example, if you receive a message regarding food and health, check if there is a website link provided. It may be harder to verify its credibility if no clear source is given. Similarly, on social media platforms, check the post's origin and see if it is an authentic web source. Some fake news originate from dubious web sources that imitate official websites by adding in an extension to the web address. For example, a fake post about a food and health scare may imitate the website address of an official health organization in order to trick readers. Step 2. Understand the information that you read online. With social media and messaging apps, people can express and share their opinions on various matters, exposing us to a lot of information and perspectives which may mislead us. Therefore, it is important to understand the difference between factual information and opinions in the posts we receive, as well as respecting everyone's views. Some fake news are vague in their details and lack factual information. They may not provide any time or date, nor links to other official sources to confirm the information. They may also use photos or videos from other incidents to trick us. If you receive messages or posts with these characteristics, treat them with suspicion. Step 3. Research using credible sources to find out the authenticity of an article or message you received. Dig deeper and go beyond the initial source. A simple step is to do a quick search of any suspicious article or message you receive. If there is no evidence or lack of news coverage to confirm the information, it is best to treat it with suspicion. That is why we should investigate thoroughly before making a conclusion. It is best to find at least 2 or more sources to confirm if the information is real. However, keep in mind that some online falsehoods may take some time to be debunked. Step 4. Evaluate the information you receive from different angles. Find the balance and exercise fair judgment. Before you choose to share or forward information, exercise fair judgment and consider if the headline or media may be manipulated. Some online falsehoods are created by using photographs or videos with misleading headlines. They can be used to incite negative reactions from the online community. Therefore, it is important to evaluate any information you receive, as they may not reflect the actual incident. Anyone can fall victim to online falsehoods, but you don't have to be the one. By being sure, you will be able to discern information better and help people around you too. So always remember to check your information. Be sure before you share.
So let's dive right in and take a look at one of these more well-known case studies that have been spread around the world over WhatsApp and other social media platforms. You can see that the message shows the graphic of a person with what appears to be viral, particles inside, alright? And then at the same time, the text, alright, over here, it reads that coronavirus, before it reaches lungs, it remains in the throat for 4 days, and at this time, the person begins to cough and have throat pains. If he drinks water a lot and gargling with warm water and salt or vinegar eliminates the virus, spread this information because you can save someone with this information. Okay, so we have the message, and of course, messages like these may alarm, more than a few people, and people tend to just like to share this out of concern. But let's use the S.U.R.E steps and take a look at what are some of the suspicious elements of this message. Now, at the first step, which is source, we can see that there are no external links or sources cited, in the entirety of the message itself. This makes it very suspicious because if it is official and proper medical advice, you would at least see a few citation sources linking to official health organizations or maybe government bodies from whichever country they came from. So one alarm bell is already ticked, no sources or links at all. At step number 2, which is to understand the message, we can see that the scientific claims in the message are actually very suspicious as they lack factual justifications and citations. This makes it very hard for anyone who received this particular message to comprehend or to verify whether it is true or not. So for step number 3, which is doing research, all we need to do is to take out our mobile devices or even our laptops. You can do a quick online search of the keywords coronavirus, salt or vinegar, and it will reveal that this particular message has already been debunked by multiple agencies from various countries. In fact, challenge yourself. You can actually go and do an online search yourself using this case, and you will see multiple results appear proving that this message has already been debunked and it is fake. So at the fourth and last step, which is evaluate, we want to look even further and analyze this message from various perspectives. So along with the first 3 steps already, we can see that, the message actually contains some poor sentence structuring and the call to action, especially at the end of the text, which reads, spread this information because you can save someone with this information. This is actually a very common telltale sign of a lot of these false messages being spread around, because the creator of these false messages, they simply wanted to go viral even further. So they will always say things like, spread this message further, forward this to all your friends and family. So these are some of the things you should look out for. In combination, as a result with the S.U.R.E steps, S.U.R.E, we can conclude that this message is in fact fake, and not surprisingly, it has already been debunked all over the world. And that concludes our presentation. For more information as well as free resources that you may want to check out during this COVID-19 circuit breaker period, feel free to visit our S.U.R.E website at sure.nlb.gov.sg. We can also be contacted via our email at sure@nlb.gov.sg. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.